And I think the farmers market provides a lot of the resources and tools you want.
Yeah, the tools. Hammered. There was hand hammered stuff. Fireplace tools.
All right, here we go. Hi, we're the Farmers Market Quest. I'm Tanya, and behind the camera is Morgan. Today, we're in Napa, California at the Napa Valley Farmers Market. This market has been rated one of the best in California several years in a row. And when you're in Napa, obviously we want to pick up a bottle of wine, but today what we're looking for at the market are some great things for our charcuterie board to pair with it with some delicious snacks. Let's go check it out.
Napa is the largest of the 5 towns that make up the Napa Valley wine region and is located an hour north of San Francisco and an hour west of Sacramento. In 2020, Napa had a population of about 80,000 people. Its downtown is known for late 1800s and early 1900s architecture, a riverfront promenade with shops and restaurants, and an art scene anchored by the Napa Valley Opera House. The Napa Farmers Market is in a beautiful spot at 1100 West Street, where you'll find a few public parking lots that have EV charging stations, and you'll find public restrooms. This market has great accessibility on flat pavement with plenty of open space down the aisles. We spoke to several of the vendors, many of whom live here and produce their products locally, and were more than happy to tell us about the area and make recommendations for things to do after the market. There was a well-staffed market information booth, and we had a great opportunity to speak with Kara May, the Napa Farmers Market manager.
The Farmers Market Quest came to the Napa Valley Farmers Market today because this is rated a top farmers market in the state of California. And we have Kara May, the organizer, with us today. Kara, do you mind telling us about the market?
Sure. So we are the Napa Farmers Market. We are a nonprofit organization that runs a year-round Saturday market, and our Tuesday market is open April through December. And we are so proud to be voted the #1 farmers market in California in the American Farmland Trust for 2 years in a row. And we have a great variety of local and California farmers, specialty food, and artisan vendors. This is the communities market, and we serve our community to be a place where people can build community around local food.
What do you think has made this market stand out above all the other markets to make it one of the best?
Well, I think that we put our community first, and what we try to do is really think about our consumer and what are the things they would like to buy. We would like to be seen as an essential food resource. This is something that stood out during the pandemic. I think folks realize that farmers markets are essential, and we're not just sort of a fun time, leisurely activity, that we can be a real source of local food. We can supply everything that you need and also support small businesses and family farmers.
And when you're shopping at the farmers market just for yourself, what do you love to pick up?
And so seasonally right now, pears are my favorite, and our Seo Ranch is finishing up their yearly season, so I always try to get some of those before they wrap up for the year.
Wonderful. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
Definitely. We are welcoming to all visitors. We hope you stop by the Napa Farmers Market. Check us out, napafarmersmarket.org, and follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
Kara May suggested that we start with the farmers section, where we found just about everything you could ever imagine for an epic salad or side dishes for your next barbecue. These strawberries were delicious. We see honey at every market, but it's rare that we see a live honeybee demonstration. Super cool, and a big draw for kids and adults. Next was packaged foods, where we found handcrafted Maui-style chips, dried veggies, and oatmeal, antipasto and cold salads, kefir yogurt, bolognese sauce, and tzatziki that would go great on these crackers or this naan. There was tea, gourmet salts, and a variety of nuts and peanut butter. Then we found the Ashadina Cheese Company, a family farm with some fun photos displayed in their booth, and we had a chance to chat with Allison.
Ashadina Cheese Company is in Sonoma. The farm is 230 acres and the animals are all pastured. We've got Jersey cow and Nubian goat, so all of our products are a blend of this milk. And we have a range of fresh every week, and then we have an aged cheese as well. This is our lonely goat, our garlic flavored, so it has the fresh flecks of garlic in it. These are addicting. They're great in a mushroom cap. Pull out the stem, pop one of these where the stem was, put it in the oven, 400 degrees, bake it for 12 minutes, ready to go. Delicious appetizer, super easy and irresistible. This is what we call our brancha. So it's aged 5 to 6 months. You can use this in place of Parmesan, so it shaves or grates really nicely. I like to cut it into rough chunks, put it on a cheese plate. I think it's absolutely terrific with a bourbon cocktail or a heavy beer or a heavy white wine.
The Napa River runs through the middle of town, and a number of companies offer boat rides and other recreation. Back at the market, we found the baked goods, turnovers, muffins, pretzel buns, a rainbow of cookies, and these truffles were amazing, and we might have brought home a 6-pack of them. The Napa Valley Wine Train is near the farmers market. It visits local wineries via vintage Pullman cars and is famous among wine and food lovers. Speaking of food, if you're looking for breakfast or lunch at the market, there's a nice variety of ready-to-eat foods from fresh bagels and sandwiches, wraps, donuts, empanadas, tapas, and coffee. But it was the roadside rotisserie that you could smell from anywhere at the market, offering chicken, ribs, and great side dishes. There was also a nice place to sit in the shade and enjoy your food, or just give your feet some time to relax. Artisan and home products here are abundant. We found candles, soaps, and lots of handmade jewelry, as well as clothing. In our last video, we mentioned the impressive metalwork from one of the vendors, and we found another one here that really caught our attention. This work is beautiful, and we brought home a new fireplace shovel that Tanya will show you at the end. We love it when a market has good dog treats. When we bring them home for our dogs, they get excited and put on a little show. We said goodbye to this fantastic market and headed to the downtown to record our recap, and there we found even more fun stuff. There were a number of dance lessons, brass feet that were embedded into the sidewalk, and we couldn't resist a photo in the giant chair.
Morgan and I just spent the last few hours at the Napa Valley Farmers Market. It is hard to say we didn't love it with all that we picked up. Right now we're sitting by the riverfront. The market borders this, and it's such a beautiful area of downtown Napa. But check out what we got for our charcuterie board later this weekend. Fresh cheeses, pastries that are both savory and sweet. Oh my goodness, who doesn't want to dive into this cheese pretzel right now? But also, these cute little purple peppers, along with some petite radishes and pears. And of course, what charcuterie board wouldn't be complete without almonds and nuts? And we've got olives and pesto, as well as a few varieties of yogurt and spread. And we did get some Brussels sprouts that were roasted right there at the market. And for dessert, these Brazilian truffles. Oh, I can't wait to dive into them. Oh, and I don't want to forget, we picked up a hand-forged fireplace shovel. It's going to come in really handy when the weather gets cold. This was such a sweet and savory delight, picking up so much at today's farmers market. We can't wait to dig in.
Okay, Tanya, you know what time it is.
Let's buzz about it.
We are in beautiful Napa, California, in the downtown, right along the river. We just left the farmers market a couple of blocks from here. That was a fun market.
Oh my gosh, so much fun. This area is known for its wine and wine tasting, but also its fine cuisine. And the farmers market provided so much to buy.
And we did. We bought more at this market than we've ever bought at another market, but the products were so unique. It was stuff we wanted to take home with us.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait to dig in and enjoy everything for the next couple weeks.
Yeah, there is a lot to do in Napa, from wine tasting, restaurants, shopping, take a boat on the river, take the wine train. But make sure you put the farmers market on your list when you come to Napa, California.
Absolutely.
See you next time.
Bye. What is it?
We're in beautiful Napa, California. I'm not going to be able to do it when they walk by us.
Valley Farmers Market. And now, wait, hold on.
Shopping and just fun to be done down here. Make sure you include the
And these Grenier